Okay, mowing and birds. That's what is going on in our neighborhood. So I apologize if you can hear that. So we are doing the second part of our haul video from the first time we went to a 100-year-old building to pick the decrepit building full of beautiful toys and antiques. So this is part of the haul that we got. We had taped some of the haul before. So here's a few things we got. So we got some cars.
Maynard.
Maynard.
Mater.
Mater. Isn't his name Mater?
Yeah, you're right.
And that's apparently Tom. It says right on it Mater. Look at it.
Okay, well, I'm
Mater.
I watched it a long time ago.
Okay, well, they're new, sealed. And then we have a Johnny Lightning Monopoly car, new, sealed.
It comes with the little car for Monopoly.
Oh, I didn't see that. 8. We have several little Snow White fellas. Hi-ho, hi-ho. And then 2 more. Oh, they're gonna fall down.
Doc.
It's off to where we go.
I don't know what the other one is.
Bashful.
Bashful.
Is it Bashful with his hands?
I think it looks like it, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, enough of that. We couldn't find the other 3 dwarves. We found 4 of them to save, so hopefully someone will want 4 cute little elves. We have a Garfield, a fishing Garfield. Isn't he so cute? Fishing Garfield. He's missing his fish. There is a fish that is supposed to be attached to Garfield. He is from 19... I don't know if you can see that. Not very well.
1970.
1981. 78, 81.
Oh, okay.
I really can't get that to focus. Anyway, by Dakin Incorporated. He's so cute. Anything Garfield sells pretty well for us so far. I couldn't leave this guy. He was right outside the shop when they got there. Look at this sad little dog. Basset Hound? Is that what he is?
I think so.
Anyway, he's red. Most of them that we see are not red and yellow when I looked him up. He's a bank. He is missing his... Oh, no, he's not missing his bottom stopper. New York Vinyl Products Corp. And at one point, must have been from Goodwill for that tiny little sliver of a sticker. Anyway, he's in great shape. Has all his paint. Looks pretty
Super
good.
cute and super sad looking.
Got 2 Simpsons characters, just because you can't leave them there. Lisa and Marge. We've got a pretty old Batman car. Did the guy tell us this was his?
Yes.
Did he say this was my car?
But
It doesn't need very much repair.
no.
It just was the wheel, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just something with the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's pretty cool to see things that old. And the guy told us all about playing with it. Got Batman and Robin. Robin's got his arms crossed. He's ticked off. I would be too. I feel like he kind of didn't get treated very well for being a sidekick. Are there sidekicks that do get treated well?
I don't know.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, they're pretty equal sidekick for each other.
I'm trying to think. Anyway,
I don't know.
that's not for this time. Here's another Batman Batmobile vehicle. And how do I do it, Matt?
There's the thing on the back.
And it has the thingy that shoots. Maybe if Sarah can... Oh, there it goes. So it shoots out still and has a little thing. So we thought that was pretty neat. Let's see what year. 1997. That's a pretty old Batman toy. The only thing I can ever remember about Batman is that I went to see the first Batman that there ever was when I was a kid. Probably shouldn't have been seeing it at that age, I'd like to say, but went with an older cousin and my brother. And then on the way home, we got in a car accident. So everybody's fine. Everybody was fine. Except for my mom, probably when my dad heard about it. But otherwise, it was a traumatic experience. So now when I think about Batman, I just think about hitting my head on the dashboard.
It's terrible.
It is terrible.
No.
Shame on me. But that's true. That's a true story. Not that anybody asked me to know it. This guy. this guy right here. Beetlejuice, Vanishing Vault. New in the box from Kenner. Year being 1990. This guy, I left it there the first time we went. We're shooting this after we've gone there 2 times. And probably all the times we'll go there. And I left that by accident and I was devastated. And that's actually part of the reason we went back, because I was like, I left the Beetlejuice toy. And I was so excited because when we got there, it was exactly on the floor in the place that I left it. And nobody had taken it. And there had been many toy collectors in there. But that piece already sold. It's going out of the country and it sold for $91. So pick up vintage Beetlejuice because it sold right away too. I mean, it sold within 3 days.
Yeah, easily.
For the full asking price pretty much. So it's a good deal. Matt and I have not looked at these yet. They're a bunch of cars. I'm going to move some people that were in what appears to be the box set. They may have come in, may have not come in. I have no idea because I haven't really looked at it. I just saw these cars in the box, in the package, and I thought we were making a pile, so it goes in the pile. So let's see what we have. Oh, that one's Minnesota.
Yeah, I saw that one right away. I'm like,
You
well, let's just grab
did?
it. Does it have the license
You
plate?
put that one in there.
No, that was in there.
Oh, this one was in there. Look, it's Minnesota. That's where we live. You can't tell by how we talk. That's cool. I've never seen that before.
I never
F
have either.
Ford series. Fire. Why is it a fire truck?
I don't know.
Fire truck with raft.
Oh,
Oh, because you gotta
we have the 10,000 lakes, so
save the people on the river. Apparently. All right, what else we got? Matchbox. 97 Chevy Tahoe Police. Okay. Let's see what year these are. 1997. Oh, that's pretty good to find.
still in a little bubble container.
Yeah. So we have police. We have. Oh, now we're into Hot Wheels. The rest look like Hot Wheels.
Okay, well, it looks like just a mix of them.
Okay. X-Ray Cruiser Series. Ooh. Interesting.
Shows you the inside of the car.
4 of 4 cars.
Well, there you go.
Jaguar XJ220. Let's see if we can see what 1998. He said some guy came in there after us and bought so many cars. He had a lot of cars. It was hard to decide. We also have a box of, what's the ones in the house? The larger cars that you told me they're good
Ertl.
at Ertl.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of those too that look really nice. X-Ray Cruiser. Hey, these might be the same or
Oh,
close
well,
to the
that's one
same.
of 4 cars.
X-Ray Cruiser Series 1 of 4 cars, Mercedes C-Class. Okay, what's next?
Oh, no.
2000 first editions, 24 of 36 cars. Muscle tone. Why is it called that?
I don't know.
Me either.
Is the
That one
color?
says 99.
Oh, some newer ones.
Oh, look, there's his price tags. So this is not a full box, but it still might be a box of decent things because he was a collector and put them in this box. So let's see. Auburn 852. That's a slick car.
Yeah, it is. It's a Gatsby looking car.
Did you hear my list there? That's a slick car. All right, collector $7.90. He wanted $4 for it at some point in time. Oh, another Matchbox. Oh, how much do we want for this one? $10. Ooh.
Ooh.
These were tagged a long time ago, so what do we got? These dusty. Special 76 edition. Model A Ford. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that one.
All right. I'm interested to know what it costs now if it costs $10 then.
Yeah.
Because we got a Gene Simmons doll and he had to tag $75, and when I looked it up, it's not worth anywhere close to that. Okay, this is 2001 first editions.
Hooligan?
Hooligan.
Oh, Rat
All
Rod.
right. All right.
I like it.
2000. In the year 2000. If you know, you know. Okay, police car. Oldsmobile Aurora. That's an old police car.
Because you couldn't outrun those back then.
They just smash them up. What year is this? 91. That's much older than the other ones. Eels. Okay, 2 more. 2000 first editions, 20 of 36 cars, MX-48 Turbo. Purple. It's like a Barbie car.
Fancy. So we don't have.
Why does it say Max Steel?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Maybe that's the addition.
Oh, that's why it says Max. The other ones didn't say that.
Mm-mm.
Max Steel.
Well, we also are missing 2 from that. front
99.
floor.
Well, what do you do? I was hoping it was a real box. Like, I worked at Target. First job. Target. Surprising, since I live in Minnesota. I'm just kidding. But I had to stock a lot of these cars, and I know they came in boxes like this. Police Cruiser.
Guaranteed for life.
Guaranteed for life. Black and white cruiser. That's like several police cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, 95. I'm gonna clean those up in a minute. And then over here, oh, I spied this bag and I was like, are you for real? Is that the mask? And then I was like, Matt, did they make toys of the mask? And then I found out that they very much did make toys of the mask. They made, and so there's this whole bag, and in the bag, now, car is a tiny bit rough. Can't do anything about that, but they're also not that common. Arr. So, it's kind of like those teeth. Yeah. Anyway, but look at these dudes. Look at these dudes. The mask. It's open.
Press his stomach.
You do it.
Oh, yeah.
What happens?
Oh, I thought he
Nothing.
did something.
Well, he's probably.
Yeah,
he's supposed to. He's stuck.
We might. Yep, we'll get that working. So.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, look at this slick fella. Anyway, I couldn't leave him there. My goodness, especially when you're making a pile. And I've looked them up, and some of them sell pretty well. They're not that common to find anymore. They're from the cartoon, I think, is what I found out. And they have these extra pieces that may or may not go on them. I'm sure they.
Oh, they fit on their arm.
Do they?
I had them on there for.
Does one of them go right there on the car?
No,
Well, then why is there a hole?
I don't know.
There's not a hole on the other side.
Maybe something else went there.
Well, maybe they put the stick. Hang on. Hang on now. Nah, that doesn't work. Anyway, because then you catch the dog,
Oh, right, yeah.
right? I don't remember this movie hardly at all.
See,
I watched it like one time. I did not like it.
I know that the dog got the mask for a while, and that's where you got that toy.
Well, there you go. And his mouth opens. I'm not sure how you make those things happen. Oh, look, you do the tail. Wait for it. Oh,
And the
Weird.
size
weird. Anyway, here's the other dog. So, pretty cool. Cool stuff. We've got, don't fall on the ground. Okay, we've got Garfield, Magic Eye. Do you guys remember Magic Eye? I think they still make them,
I
but
hope they do.
how fun is
Kids are
that?
missing out if they don't have
Garfield,
them.
Garfield, Magic Eye. Look at this. Dumb John doesn't know. John is such a wimp. He gets seasick in this. I bet it's a boat.
It's a schooner.
Schooner. Ah, what a good one to pick. That's funny. Okay, this Garfield snack often goes to Pa. Like lasagna? Noodles? I don't know. I can't do it right now. I have to actually cross my eyes to make that happen. This book is from, let's just see quick for reference, 1995. And then, who finds this? I'm sure someone, because we did, but I've never seen it before. Lassie coloring book. Cost 29 cents when you would have bought it in the first place. Good old Lassie saving a kitten with a ranger perfectly capable of saving the kitten in the background. But we just let the dog drown. I don't get it. I never understood. Like, I get him going to get someone, but oh, it's the whole story about that. Okay. At least I'm sorry, I gave away the ending.
You went right to the end. No, there's no need to read it.
No one's gonna want it now. Oh, I didn't see there was one page colored. 2, 3. Oh, well, that's a bummer.
The majority of it can still
Still,
be colored, and you'll
how
learn a
cool.
good story.
Yeah, anyway. I still think it's neat.
Very neat.
And the last thing on our table is a bunch of doll furniture, because if you don't know, these doll furniture sets that go in like the old Marx houses, I think. I've sold like 1 or 2, and I don't think I'll be doing that again. They're difficult to ship just because they're made of tin. They bend easy. But people really like the furniture or need the furniture. I found a tiny one once at those houses. It was really small, like
An eighth the size?
8 by 6, and that sucker sold for more money than the big ones did, and within a day, like $130 for that thing. I was floored. Anyway, bunch of doll furniture. They're gonna get cleaned up, and someone's gonna love them for their dollhouse. All right.
So we're gonna reload the table?
Yeah, we're gonna reload. We have a few more things to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, we are back. And with the rest of our toy haul, like I said, there's probably a few things I've brought in that I don't remember or whatever, but here's what's left. Everything's dirty, in case you didn't notice that or I didn't mention it in the last video.
Well, that's a 100-year-old building.
It's really dirty. So, just that. Also, it is 90 degrees here, and it is almost 8 o'clock at night in Minnesota in May, and this is too hot.
It's like August weather.
For us. Like, it gets 30 below in the winter, and winter lasts a long time.
And we're fine with that.
So we need to acclimate, and there's been no acclimating. It's just hot today. So
cold to hot.
Anyway, okay, so here we go. So I'm not going to pick up all these spices that are over here, right here on the table. But these are some vintage spices. Cardamom, ginger, curry, cinnamon stick. I swear my mom probably still has some of these in the cupboard. A few years ago, I remember one of them put out a ad that was like, do you have ones that look like this in your cupboard? They're 30 years old. You should get new spices. So, but this whole side's filled, and there's a bunch more in here. Not all of them are good, but the majority of them are, and I feel like if you're doing vintage kitchen, especially with the red and the white ones, you're probably going to enjoy doing a little display with these fun pins.
Sweet basil.
Matt's gonna move this for me so that I don't knock the whole thing over, because I will. I absolutely will. Here, I found a lovely sheet. I think it's a sheet. Maybe it's a curtain. I honestly don't know. I didn't unfold it. It's a sheet. Got Batman, Wendy, Hawkman. I don't think the dog's name is Ruff. What's his name?
I do not know.
It just says Ruff. Anyways, 1977 DC Comics. The guy told us the most hated person. Was that Wendy?
I think
Is that
he said
what
it was
he
Wendy,
said?
yeah.
It was Wendy? And I'm like, I don't know who Wendy is.
And why do we hate Wendy so
Why
bad?
do we hate Wendy? If you know, let us know why we hate Wendy so much.
Put it down in the comments. 'Cause
Why?
We need to know.
I don't know comics that well, but he was pretty adamant that people hate Wendy. Twin flat sheet from Goodwill. Look at that.
Well, now we know.
At some point in time, you would have spent $2 on this at Goodwill. Not now. So there's a little bit of discoloring and stuff on it, but we're going to give it a good wash, and it looks great.
I think it
Someone's
does,
going to
too.
love it. Collector will like that. You can make curtains out of that, and that would look really nice for your room.
Some very cool
Even if you wanted short curtains, you could cut it in half, and then you'd have 2 lovely short curtains if you can sew, or you know someone who can sew. Okay, next we found some Lego things there. I swear, we did not get these things at Goodwill. Just this guy did a lot of his thrifting at Goodwill and was just stuffing it in this building and not really doing anything with it. So this is a Create and Race Master Builders. Make 14 models using the 100 Lego Technic brick and book inside. But it's complete. It's never been opened.
It's a good grab.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to give you a warning as a reseller. We found a bucket of Legos, but to be honest, we found a bucket of Legos and mixed things spilled all over the floor.
Including this guy.
Hunter.
A hunter, yeah. Random.
So there's just a bunch of random pieces in here. Is it a pirate boat?
Speedboat.
Speedboat? There's a policeman. I'm not gonna... Oh, he's a... Little
Playmobil.
People. No, he's a Little People, isn't he? 1997. I'm probably wrong. Either way, he's a policeman. And too bad there's not an ambulance guy. Oh, hey, look at, we got this guy. We got a What's he?
Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper. I knew that. I don't know why I didn't know that. But anyway, so we were just kind of looking, and Matt was just reaching in to look into the box of Legos, and I yelled, "Matt, razor blade!" This rusty, disgusting razor blade attached to a magnet, attached to...
Be careful now.
You know, you guys are going to learn about me that I have never been born with the scale of grace. Or patience much either, but I'm working on that. Grace I'm never going to get. Anyway, I don't even know where this came from, but the whole point is, it just broke, is that poor Matt almost got his hand cut. I'm like, when did you last get a tetanus shot? But he didn't, and so we have not gone through this thing of Legos yet, because I'm a little scared of it. So
I'll dump it out.
We're going to dump it out and not reach our hands into the box, so maybe just a word of caution. Be careful when buying Legos. I don't know why that would be in there, just because of the old building, I suppose, but like, it was super dangerous. So I'm really glad he didn't get hurt. And then we have, this was in with the Legos. It's a Hot Wheels charger. So I figure if you have whatever kind of Hot Wheel this is, you're going to want the charger to go with it. So we'll see if it works, and hopefully it's worth something. If not, we'll lot it with something else. And then we have these lovely vintage games.
Basketball.
We've sold a few of these. This one's basketball by Mattel. Oh, someone put their own sticker on the back, I think. The fella also told us these were his. And then we also have soccer. I've never found the soccer one, though. This looks like somebody got a little too close to some fire of some sort. Anyway, so we're going to test them and see if they work. If they do work, they're worth pretty good money. We've sold 2 of these before for $40, working and tested and clean. So, which these will be eventually.
When you figure out how to play them, they're fun to play.
I still never really figured it out. It just beeps so much. It's just like so much beeping. You can shut it off, but it's like, why are you even beeping? I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, so lastly, I'm going to go through this a little bit fast because we're running out of light here. We've got some vintage Barbies in the box, which was a great grab. And then we've got a little Phineas and Herb. Is that how you say it? Phineas and Ferb fella. I feel like he was in the Legos too.
There's a lot of stuff in that Lego thing, including that razor blade.
And a trip to the doctor. We've got some vintage Barbie clothes. Some of these vintage Barbie clothes are worth pretty good money if you get the right ones, especially if they're marked Barbie Mattel on the inside and they have the Barbie tag. Some of these were made by a woman from Minnesota, I believe, did a ton of Barbie's clothes and designed her little pretty outfits when they used to make them in really good shape. So there's a lot of really cute ones here. There's like a little corduroy set here. Like, oh, so cute. Like it's a cloak. But my grandma also used to sew me a ton of Barbie clothes, and I'm sure everybody else's grandmas who could sew sewed them a ton of Barbie clothes. So some of them will be by other companies, some of them will be by Mattel, and some of them will be by your grandma. So we have to kind of take some Google photos and figure it out. Do Google Lens. Okay, and the last things we have here is we have an Angel Princess Barbie. This one. Pretty nice, in great condition. Brand new in the box. He just pulled out this whole box and was like, I have these Barbies. I already sold a whole car full, but I have these Barbies.
He did that lady. He said that lady filled her entire car with them.
Put them, please, in my pile. So we've got a wedding. Oh, Club Wed. That's Target. That's a Target Barbie. For those of you
So
who
is that
are
a special Barbie?
in the know. No, it just means it was made specifically for Target.
Oh, okay.
I guess if you have a lot of love for Target or you used Club Wed for your Target wedding registry. This thing's heavy. Okay. Big Stunt Buzz. How cool is that?
It is.
3D action game, Toy Story. From what I can tell, is this kind of like Mousetrap a little bit, but with cars? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I get it, but either way. Get it. Wait. It's a big loop.
It goes like this,
It
and
looks
it goes all the way up, and then he flies
it
off
looks
the end of it.
complicated to me, but the point is, it's new
You
inbox.
have to earn badges.
New inbox, and it is from. Do we see a year, Matt?
1998.
Nice, 1998. Some vintage Toy Story.
Buzz wants to fly.
Buzz wants to fly. And the box looks great. Not really a whole lot of damage. It's just dirty like everything else. We're going to wipe it off. And then we got 2 more things. We've got a Princess Barbie. God, it's getting dark. Princess. Who doesn't want
Very first royal
a beautiful Princess Barbie? Easy to dress. What year is she from? What year are you from, Barbie? 1998. All right. And then the last one, which actually ends up out of these 4 Barbies to be the best one. I'm a little sad we got a little ding on her case there, but this is Teen Courtney, one of Barbie's friends. She has freckles.
She has tattoos.
What?
Does it say that?
No,
Fun
it doesn't
tattoos.
say. Tattoos for Courtney and you. And you. Is she a bad influence?
I think she might.
What
be.
year is she from? She's definitely Y2K with that outfit. What year is she from? 96. So even a little bit before even. This is a 90s kid. We're going to put our midriff out.
And the fake tattoos.
And when we turn 18, we'll get in a back stamp. So in the meantime, you can put on these tattoos. You and Courtney. You'll be besties.
Look, they're putting it on her.
Yes, they are.
We just learned a whole bunch about this doll we didn't know.
Oh, friend of Teen Skipper. She's not even Barbie's friend. Gotta look out for this. All grown up. Really? Mattel? After school, let's go to the beach and get tattoos. Oh, how old? She says teen Courtney. I guess you could be 18 and get a tattoo, but still.
We want younger than that, too.
I don't know. And she's got colored hair. Look at that. Clip-ins. I don't know. Let us know. Is this a problematic Barbie? I feel like this is a problematic 90s Barbie. Anyway, she sells for decent money, like close to 50 bucks. So we'll take it. All right, you guys. Well, that's pretty much the whole haul for us. And so we're going to check out. And remember, Sarah sells smalls. And you guys take care now.